Good evening. This is Akashvani. I'm Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Gujarat braces for impact as very severe cyclonic storm Joy likely to make landfall by tomorrow evening near Jakhau port. Over 47,000 people relocated to safer places across various districts of Gujarat. Armed forces ready to provide every possible assistance to civil authorities in tackling cyclone, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Centre to spend 15,000 crore rupees during 3 years for improving basic facilities in remote tribal villages. And in Indonesia Open Badminton Tournament, India's Kidambi Srikanth to take on compatriot Lakshya Sen in pre-quarter-finals tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Gujarat is bracing for impact of Cyclone Joy, which is likely to make landfall near the Jakhau port in the Kutch district tomorrow after 4 p.m. as a very severe cyclonic storm. The cyclone is presently located 280 kilometers away from the coast of Kutch. India Meteorological Department has issued a red alert for the Saurashtra and Kutch coasts in view of Cyclone Joy over the Arabian Sea. The cyclonic storm will cross the Saurashtra and Kutch regions as well as the adjacent coasts of Pakistan between Gujarat's Mandavi and Karachi in Pakistan near Jakhau port by tomorrow evening. Regional Director, State Meteorological Department, Manorma Mohanty said there is a possibility of heavy rain in several districts of Gujarat under the influence of the cyclone. Fishing operation across Gujarat coast has also been suspended.
सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट रहेगा कच्छ डिस्ट्रिक्ट, द्वारका डिस्ट्रिक्ट, इवन देवभूमि द्वारका डिस्ट्रिक्ट, देन मोरबी डिस्ट्रिक्ट, जामनगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट रहेगा। 15 तारीख को सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट रहेगा कच्छ, द्वारका, देवभूमि द्वारका, जामनगर, मोरबी, और 16 तारीख में इम्पैक्ट रहेगा नॉर्थ गुजरात रीजन, आर्जेनिंग, कच्छ डिस्ट्रिक्ट जैसे बानसकांठा, साबरकांठा, पाटन, महसाना, ये सारे जगहों में भारी से अति भारी, इवन एक्सट्रीमली हेवी रेन होने का संभावना है।
State Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel held a meeting in Gandhinagar to assess the situation in coastal areas. State Commissioner of Relief, Alok Kumar Pandey, said the ongoing rehabilitation is expected to be completed by tonight. As of now, more than 47,000 people have been relocated to safer places across various districts. The decision has been taken to close Dwarkadhish Jagat Temple tomorrow as a part of safety efforts due to the storm. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said the armed forces are ready to provide every possible assistance to civil authorities in tackling any situation or contingency due to Cyclone Joy. Mr. Singh today spoke to all 3 service chiefs and reviewed the preparedness of the armed forces for the landfall of the cyclone. Briefing media in New Delhi, DIG NDRF Mohsin Shahidi said 18 teams of National Disaster Response Force and 13 teams of State Disaster Response Force have also been deployed in the state. Meanwhile, as many as 69 trains have been cancelled and 33 trains short-terminated as a precautionary measure. A total of 27 trains have also been short-originated. The cancelled trains include Okha Express, Delhi Sarai Rohila Special, Rajkot Veerawal Express, Ahmedabad Veerawal Intercity, Porbandar Veerawal Express, Porbandar Dadar Saurashtra Express, Bhuj Dadar Express, and Junagadh Delavada Special. Ports, Shipping and Waterways Minister Sarbanand Sonowal today chaired a meeting with central and Gujarat government officials to review the preparedness to minimize the loss from the ensuing cyclone. Speaking on the occasion, the minister informed that preparedness to ensure safety of large ships in the affected areas is being reviewed. The Kandla Port Authority has set up control rooms and is conducting public awareness campaigns. Vessels have been moved out of the impact zone and necessary precautions have been taken to safeguard property. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia today visited the Air Force Station at Bhuj and reviewed the preparations for transport and rescue in connection with the cyclone. Meanwhile, tremors were felt in Kutch amid cyclonic conditions after 3.5 magnitude earthquake near Bhachau this evening. An alert for heavy to very heavy rain has also been issued in some parts of Rajasthan on Friday and Saturday due to the impact of Cyclone Joy. In Pakistan, panic and confusion prevailed at several places over the evacuation ahead of the possible landfall of Cyclone Joy. People were left to fend for themselves at several places. According to media reports, the Defence Housing Authority in Karachi asked the residents of high alert areas to evacuate their homes. There was also a confusion about whether the evacuation was optional or mandatory. The authority asked the residents to either shift to relief camps or with their relatives living in safer areas. Third G20 Framework Working Group meeting under India's presidency concluded at Kochi in Kerala today. The two-day event witnessed detailed deliberations on macroeconomic impacts of food and energy insecurity and their implications for the global economy. Briefing media persons on the conclusion of the meeting, Chief Economic Advisor to the Finance Ministry, Dr. V. Anant Nageshwaran said there was a broad agreement among the G20 members on the positive impact the green transition can have on growth. He observed the emerging market economies and low-income countries need enhanced access to low-costing financing and technology to enable the implementation of transition policies. The two-day W20 Women 20 Engagement Group meeting as part of the G20 Forum began in Chennai today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will deliver the inaugural address virtually tomorrow. Union Minister for Women and Child Development, Smriti Irani, will deliver the keynote address. Speaking to media in Mamallapuram near Chennai today, the chair of W20, Dr. Sandhya Purecha, said 158 women delegates from 28 countries will be participating in the meeting. Speaking exclusively to Akashvani News, Dr. Purecha said the objective of the conference is to provide impetus to the various concepts of the development of women.
5 key priority areas under which the W20 has worked over is the women entrepreneurship, grassroots women leadership, bridging the gender digital divide, education and skill development, and climate change. Since past 7 months, the W20 has engaged over 1 lakh women plus through 135 public outreach programs conducted over more than 15 states and union territories across India. And we have conducted 2 major meetings amalgamating, that is in Aurangabad, Jaipur, amalgamating the best of the global minds to establish a strong global and national network of collaborations.
A 3-day G20 Agriculture Ministers meeting will begin in Hyderabad from tomorrow. The 3-day event will be attended by more than 200 delegates from G20 member countries. The event will be graced by the agriculture ministers from various countries and the director generals from international organizations. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. On completion of the NDA government's 9 years in office, Akashvani News brings you a series of special stories on the initiatives taken by the government. Today, we take a look at the major work undertaken by the Narendra Modi government in overhauling the transport system. While Vande Bharat trains are changing the face of Indian railways, the metro trains are giving new identity to the model urban transportation.
The Modi government has focused on the metro rail transformation to deal with the problems of rapid urbanization and rising population. Before 2014, only 5 cities in India had a 229-kilometer rail network, and by April this year, 860-kilometer of metro rail network is operational in 20 cities. Government is also working on other modern urban transport systems like Rapid Rail Transit System, Metro Neo, Metro Light, and Water Metro. Along with the metro trains, another important achievement of 9 years of the government is Vande Bharat Express trains, which according to Prime Minister Narendra Modi are the aspiration of New India.
ये ट्रेन नए भारत के संकल्पों और सामर्थ्य का प्रतीक है। ये उस भारत का प्रतीक है जो तेज बदलाव के रास्ते पर चल पड़ा है। ऐसा भारत जो अपने सपनों, अपनी आकांक्षाओं को लेकर अधीर है। हर हिंदुस्तानी अधीर है।
Till now, 17 Vande Bharat trains are running on different routes of the country. The express train is the first semi-automatic train to be developed in India and one of the world's first compact and efficient trains. Vande Bharat is the first train to be compatible with the indigenous safety cover system. With Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Lucknow, this is Abhineet Shukla, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda has said the government is taking several steps for the welfare of the tribal people in the country. Briefing media in New Delhi today, the minister said 15,000 crore rupees will be spent under the Pradhan Mantri, particularly vulnerable tribal groups development mission during the 3 years. He said this will improve the basic facilities in the far-flung tribal villages by focusing on clean drinking water, sanitation, improved access to education, health, road and telecom connectivity and sustainable livelihood opportunities.
पिछले 9 वर्षों में इस सरकार ने लगातार प्रयास किया है कि हम मूल रूप से जीवन पद्धति के साथ ऐसे मापदंड जिससे एक सार्वभौमिक व्यवस्था को ताकत मिलती है उसके साथ किसी तरह का हस्तक्षेप न करते हुए विकासात्मक कार्य योजना को इस दृष्टि से आगे बढ़ाए कि हम शिक्षा में पूर्ण रूप से आत्मनिर्भर बनाएं, स्वास्थ्य में पूर्ण रूप से सुविधाएं उपलब्ध कराते हुए जागरूक करें.
The centre has asked the state governments to continuously monitor the prices of tuar and urad pulses. It also directed them to verify the stock positions and to take strict action against those violating the stock limits order. Additional Secretary of Department of Consumer Affairs, Nidhi Khare, today chaired a meeting with State Food and Civil Supplies Departments, Central Warehousing Corporation and State Warehousing Corporations. Tamil Nadu Electricity and Prohibition and Excise Minister Senthil Balaji has been sent to judicial custody till the 28th of this month by Sessions Court in connection with a money laundering case. However, the court permitted the minister to continue his medical treatment in hospital till further orders. The Enforcement Directorate arrested Senthil Balaji in Chennai in the early hours today after 16 hours of inquiry. Later, he was admitted in the hospital on complaint of severe chest pain. The Omandurar Government Hospital has recommended a bypass surgery after conducting an angiogram of the ailing minister this morning. The BJP today accused the Rajasthan government of large-scale corruption in the state. Briefing media in New Delhi, Party General Secretary Arun Singh cited a survey alleging that bribery has increased by 22% in the last 3 years in Rajasthan. Mr. Singh said the farm loans were not waived off and hundreds of farmers have committed suicide in the state. In Greece, at least 78 people lost their lives and dozens are missing after a fishing boat capsized today. The boat carrying migrants believed to have sailed from Libya's Tobruk area was heading towards Italy. Ayush Minister Sarvanand Sonowal has called upon the countrymen to participate in the 9th International Day of Yoga on 21st of this month.
अगली 21 जून को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस देश और विदेश में मनाया जाएगा. तो इस सिलसिले में मैं आप सबको हृदय से आह्वान करता हूं, आप सब आइए और योग अभ्यास में शामिल हो जाइए, क्योंकि योग के जरिए अपने आप को हमेशा आप संतुलित रख सकते हैं, सुस्वास्थ्य रख सकते हैं और खुशियों से अपने जीवन को आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. आइए हम सब योग अभ्यास में जुड़ जाए. योग के जरिए हम दुनिया को एक सुंदर सा समाज हम उपहार दें.
In the Indonesia Open Badminton Tournament, top Indian shuttlers will be seen in action in the pre-quarter-finals in Jakarta tomorrow. In men's singles, Kidambi Srikanth will face compatriot Lakshya Sen, while 7th seed H.S. Pranoy will lock horns with Hong Kong's Angus Ng Ka Long in the round of 16. In the women's singles, the two-time Olympic medalist P.V. Sindhu will lock horns with Taiwan's Tai Tzu Ying. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Gujarat braces for impact as very severe cyclonic storm Joy likely to make landfall by tomorrow evening near Jakhau port. Over 47,000 people relocated to safer places across various districts of Gujarat. Armed forces ready to provide every possible assistance to civil authorities in tackling cyclone, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Centre to spend 15,000 crore rupees during 3 years for improving basic facilities in remote tribal villages. And in Indonesia Open Badminton Tournament, India's Kidambi Srikanth to take on compatriot Lakshya Sen in pre-quarter-finals tomorrow. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.